funeral is about to begin, sir.
I think we just picked up Dracula. It's got a death curse!
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Welcome back to another episode of Never Not Horror Quick Cuts. I am Steve Clark.
I am Rich Hansel.
And Quick Cuts is our every other week, more casual episode of Never Not Horror. We do our deep dive movie review every other week, and then we do this. So a lot of times it's a ranking episode. Last time it was our Halloween memories, which was a fun one to do.
Yeah, I had a blast with that.
It was a good one. So it's not always going to be a rankings, but today it is. So we opened up, well, we told what we were doing last week, but we opened Quick Cuts with our ranking of the Friday the 13th episode or series because it was on a Friday the 13th month. So it seems fitting that we do our ranking of the Halloween franchise. So
yeah,
it'll be controversial probably.
I would think so.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fans of Halloween.
Yes.
And I get it.
So we come with a precursor. We've both said on this podcast, neither one of us are the biggest Halloween series fans.
Yeah.
Right.
No secret.
I don't dislike it. It's just it's not my favorite. So we'll probably ruffle some feathers, but that's okay. That's what we do when we rank stuff. So yeah, we are gonna go through all 13 movies, which works out really nicely because we normally do a top 13. So that worked out. We're going to rank the top 13 Halloweens. But before we get into that, we always open up Quick Cuts with a little recap of what we've been into, what we've been watching, reading, doing that's horror related. So, Rich, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, well, I don't know how far back, how many episodes ago it was, but you mentioned Brian Smith as an author.
Yep, Author Spotlight.
Yep, so I decided to get one on Audible and listen to it while I mowed the grass, and I didn't know until later that it was a series of books, but the first one I selected was the last book in the series of, I guess the series is called Depraved?
Yep.
Depraved, so I picked Depraved Halloween, which happens to be the last book in the series.
Yeah, it's one of his
most recent book.
Right, it's one of his most recent books. Yeah. I think it came out last Halloween.
Yep. And it is so graphic. It's so good. I'm one that doesn't shy away from I guess I'll just say it, rape and murder and just total. I mean, I love Rob Zombie's House of Thousand Corpses series, one of my favorite movies. So, and this is kind of, I'll sum it up with House of Thousand Corpses, Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all mixed into one. It is just, it is messed up. Great story. And I will say this, with this being the last book, you do not have to read the first four.
Yeah.
At all. Like I said, I didn't even know there was a first four.
Yeah.
But after I read this one, I was thinking to myself, man, I wish I knew more about this main character. And then once I texted you that I just finished it, or I was reading, listening to it.
I believe your text said, I'm reading this Brian Smith book and it's fucked up.
But I love it. I like the writing style. Just messed up. It is messed up. It's not going to be for everybody.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not going to be for everybody. But I enjoy it. I'm not afraid of that.
It made my day when you text me that you were checking his stuff out.
I'm definitely going to listen to and I might listen to them backwards since I've already started. I think that would be fun to do. That would
be an interesting way to go.
I didn't need to. You don't need to read the first four to get this one.
Nice.
Also, we had our annual Halloween camping trip at the Mounds in Brookville, Indiana. We go there every year. It's probably our 12th or 13th year for doing that. And we enter a costume contest every year. Yep. I think I mentioned this when we talked about the what Halloween means to us episode. And we ended up taking second place in the
silver medal.
Yeah, in the costume contest, which I'll say now we were the Grady twins, so I had to put a dress on and look like a little girl had a wig.
Are there pictures of this?
There are, but I don't. My wife Tina has them all, but we'll have her show them. But it was great. But the good thing is, even though there's only 2 Grady twins, there was 4 of us in the group. My daughter and her friend were the Grady twins before the murder. And Tina and I were the Grady twins after the murder.
That's clever.
We had blood all over us.
Yeah.
Jolene and her friend did not have blood.
They were the come play with us, Danny.
And we were the slaughtered ones. I carried around an axe with me, and we had blood.
That's awesome.
So it was good, and I really didn't expect it because there were some really good entries into the costume contest. But I did notice, and I told Tina, like, when you're judging costume contests, it seems like everybody was something cute. A group was, I think the group that won was Monopoly, and they had like 25 people.
Okay.
So they obviously won because they had the most people. Everything was homemade. None of it was go to the store and buy this thing and show up.
Yeah.
But nothing was horror except for us. And I think that helped us along. There was like, of course, you get the Wizard of Oz every year.
Sure.
And you get Scooby-Doo every year, superheroes every year. There was even one, Emu, the Emu, and Doug.
I'm not familiar with
the
that.
commercial for the insurance.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought they should have won.
That's pretty good.
Because they were good. But we was the only one in horror, and we got second place, so I was pretty proud of that because we didn't think we was going to win at all.
Good stuff.
I've been unboxing lots of horror figures. Recently, I've unboxed a couple Halloween Michael Myers figures, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends on the YouTube channel. So that's kind of fitting for this episode since we're doing our Halloween countdown. And another book I want to mention is by Michelle Paver. I'm currently reading it, and it's called Dark Matter. And it is a reread for me. I liked it so much the first time I read it, I wanted to read it again. Very spooky, very Arctic adventure, but it's kind of M.R. James type writing. If you're not, it's a current book, but I think 2018 or something, somewhere around, maybe even later than that. But it's written in the style of like the late 19th or early 20th century. So that's what I've been up to.
All right.
What about you, Steve?
I've watched actually a lot of movies. Well, a lot of them were Halloween movies, prepping for this episode. But I watched a couple new movies on Shudder. I watched VHS Halloween, which, spoiler now, that's our next episode. We're going to cover that. That's my pick for next week. I watched a found footage movie called House on Eden. That's on Shudder. And it was solid. I've seen negative reviews for it, but I enjoyed it. It stars these real YouTubers. I had to Google this because I didn't know it. But the main character, she's a very popular YouTuber called Call Me Chris, I think is her, or Call Me Chrissy or something. Mm-hmm. But her and her partners that she works with made this found footage movie, but it's actually, I liked it. I thought it was pretty solid, so worth a watch for sure if you have Shudder. So House on Eden. I found something cool on Audible. I didn't even know this was a thing. It came out a few years, I think 2019, so it's been around for a little bit, but I did not know it. We've talked before. I'm a huge fan of the old EC Comics, Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, Haunt of Fear were the 3 horror issues of that. There is on Audible a thing, it's called EC Comics Presents The Vault of Horror. And it's like Vault of Horror comic stories presented with a full cast ensemble. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, and it's on Audible. And I checked
it.
I just started it the other day, or today actually. I started it, and it's pretty. I mean, if you like, I don't know how many like. So it's not a book. It's not like an audio book. I mean, it's like
a podcast.
It's a it's like a play almost that you're just
okay.
listening to.
Oh,
So you're hearing the actors, like you hear footsteps and you hear
okay, I get you.
stuff. So
And it's
but
episodic.
yeah. So it's like different stories from the Vault of Horror comics
Oh,
reproduced as like audio dramas.
yeah. Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds great.
So that's definitely in my wheelhouse. So I've been checking that out. Oh, let's see. As far as, I'm not going to do a whole author spotlight, but a book just came out that I've started reading. I'm about a quarter of the way through it, and it's good so far. It's by a guy that I met at a convention. He's a young, newer writer like me. This is only his second like novel release. His name is Patrick Tumblety. He the new book is called One Fright Only, like a play on One Night Only, you know. And it's set in a Halloween haunt. So I don't know if there's audio of it. I kind of doubt it. So I don't know if you'll be able to get it on Audible or not, but it's available on ebook and print. But
Okay.
so far so good. I like it, and he's a buddy that I met when I was at a convention in Virginia, a horror author convention. So we got to know each other there. So a little plug for Patrick, One Night Only or One Fright Only by Patrick Tumblety.
All right, I'll see if I can look that up. Does he have physical copies?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
you can buy it on Amazon or and Kindle.
Okay.
But I don't know if there's audio for it or not, which I understand. I have no audiobooks for my books yet either.
Yeah.
But because that's expensive to pull that off.
Is it really?
You have to. I mean, you could record it yourself. I mean, we record on good equipment here, so I could, in theory, record my own audiobooks, but I just don't feel I have the voice for it.
I think you got a great radio voice.
I don't think so.
You know?
No.
It's powerful and
Well, but part of it too is, for whatever reason that I don't really have an answer for, a lot of my books are female leads,
yeah.
and I don't know that I do a good girl voice for an audiobook. So yeah, but if you want to do it yourself, you can, but then the most common alternative for indie authors is on Audible. You can pay voice actors to read your book for you. You can either pay them whatever their hourly rate is, and they'll base it on how long the book is, or you can pay them. Some of them will do like a profit share thing to where instead of paying them for their time, you split royalties with them.
All right.
But the problem with that, most of them won't do that because there's no guarantee for sales. So you got to be a kind of a name to get somebody on board for that.
So if you can find an up and coming reader,
somebody that's just trying to get in the door,
that'd be a good way to do it. It
Right.
might be relatively
right.
cheaper to get
Someday,
your foot in the door.
right? Someday, I would like to get my stuff on at least the novellas and the novels in audio.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. So.
Yeah.
What else? Let's see if there's anything else that I've been into. Been pretty busy. Got my windows busted out at a work meeting in my truck.
Really?
Did I tell you about that?
I don't think so.
This is not horror related at all, but I was at a training for work, and it wasn't a training. It was like an event for work, but it was an overnight thing. And overnight at the hotel, like 10 people's cars got broken into, windows busted out.
What city was you in?
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, well,
Yep. So that sucked. It's fixed now. I already got taken
they
care
didn't
of. But
take nothing.
no, the police said that they were targeting for guns, which almost every car that was broken into was trucks. So they were
Wow.
targeting trucks, people who may
Yeah.
be more likely to have guns in their car.
All right.
So yeah, they didn't take anything. They just broke my back window, and then I don't know if the impact from that cracked the front window or if they hit both, but my front passenger window was cracked in the corner.
Damn.
So I had to have both of them replaced. So that sucked.
Damn punks.
Yep. Peckerhead kids. Old gang thugs out there busting windows. But no, I'm riding it out here, watched a bunch of movies. I've already made it through a lot more than I thought I would, so I'm doing pretty good. And there's still more. We got Hell House Lineage. One day I'll learn how to say that. That's coming out October 30th on Shudder, so I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I wanted to bring up, and I forgot when we did our Halloween memories, is Halloween haunts that we've been to or go to.
Yeah.
because I haven't been in any yet this year, but I'm hoping at least one. I would like to go somewhere, but the one I will shout out, and again, most of our listeners are local people, so you guys all know this, but if you're not far from us is a place. It's a town called Lewisburg, Ohio, and they have the Haunted Caves.
Yeah, actual caves.
Real caves.
Yeah, I've been to it several times.
Yeah, I've been a couple, and it's the only knock I have on it is we went 2 years in a row, and the second year was exactly the same. So,
yeah.
But the first time you go, it's amazing,
Yeah.
like because it's just a creepy setting. You're really underground in these caves, and very well done. But like we have Kings Island not too terribly far away, and they do the Halloween haunt stuff. But that stuff they look good, but they usually don't have very many people scaring in there, so they're a little.
Have you been to Land of Illusion?
Not in a long time.
That's fun. We go every year.
Yeah.
We'll probably go again this year. I think we're going maybe this. I think it's this weekend or next weekend. If you guys want to,
okay.
If you don't have anything to do,
I'll check with headquarters and line that up.
Drink beer and carry on. I think
it's
they have
been
5 or 6.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've been there that they didn't have the beer there yet.
Oh, yeah.
When the last time I went. It's been probably 15 years.
Have a big fire pit. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Band plays.
Yeah, I'll check into that. So, I'm hoping to do one of those. I also enjoy a good corn maze. I haven't done a ton of those.
I haven't seen one in a while, but they're around here.
Yeah. So those are fun to do, like a daytime event, But all right, but yeah. So we're just riding it out. The Halloween season continues. And we're going to talk about the Halloween Holy Grail of movies, Halloween. And I don't mean to sound disinterested, but it's just, I like Halloween. I just don't love it.
Yeah.
Is the best way I can explain it. So what we are going to do, we're going to rank all 13 Halloween movies. So you got the Rob Zombie ones are in there. The new trilogy is in there. The
originals,
the 8 before the Rob Zombies. So, and I know that a lot of people adore this series. My younger sister is a bigger fan of Halloween than I am. So
yeah,
I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Yeah, I have a few people that we used to work with a guy, Andy Cupp. He loves Halloween.
Oh, really?
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andy.
So does Noah.
Yeah, Noah does too.
Yeah. I mean, I do enjoy it. And don't get me wrong, like the original, the first 2 Halloweens, like that's synonymous with Halloween season for me.
Of course.
Because they're always on TV. So you can't, you'd be hard pressed to turn cable on and not be able to find Halloween on TV in October. But I just think as a whole, as a series, I think it's a lot more hit and miss than like Friday the 13th was, which we've done that whole series recap. So.
Right.
So we'll see. I'm curious to see where I would have to imagine our top couple are going to be the same.
I think so. I almost think.
But I'm curious to see how much of the list. Now, I will go ahead and up front, this may apply to you too, because we both really enjoy Rob Zombie's stuff.
Yeah.
So The House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Reject. So I am much higher on the Rob Zombie Halloween movies than the average person is. And I think part of that is because I don't have that extreme loyalty to the original series. I like them, but it's not like blasphemy to change it, and where some people it is.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see where we're at, see how much we align on this ranking. And as always, we have not pre-discussed our rankings, so I do not know any of Rich's. He does not know any of mine. So that's always my favorite part of these rankings is going through, and we're sitting here across the table from each other, and neither one of us know what I mean, not for sure at least what we're about to say next. So I do, even if it's not a series that I'm that excited to rank, I still enjoy doing these episodes. So you got anything else before we get into it?
Nope.
All right.
Got it.
Let's do it. So, I don't remember. Well, it doesn't matter. You want to arm wrestle, see who goes first?
Yeah, go ahead. You go first.
All right. I will kick us off. 13 movies to rank. And for me, number 13, my least favorite Halloween movie to watch, is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. This one stars in introducing Paul Rudd, who I love Paul Rudd now. I think he's terrible in this movie.
Yeah.
It's so awkward. It's weird to watch it now because Paul Rudd is huge and he's been in so much stuff. He's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
But when you watch him in The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween 6, he's like, his delivery is really goofy. Like, it's like Paul Rudd being a dork on purpose now, but that's just how he was then. And I don't love the whole cult thing that the like Halloween 5 and 6 got into. It's just, it's the one, like, I mean, it's 13. Like, I would rather watch any other Halloween than Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. So, coming in at dead last for me, Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers.
I understand everything you just said. And for me, number 13 is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers from 1996. Part 6, I guess, the original movie. I was confused. It's poorly acted.
Yeah.
There's no more I can say about it. I hope I never even see the thumbnail of this movie ever again.
I'm really glad I didn't have to pay to watch it.
I may cancel my Netflix subscription if I see it on their thumbnail page.
When I rewatched several of these and in prepping for this list, and that was when I first started going through them again. I couldn't find 6, and I was like, "Am I gonna have to rent this one?" And then it eventually popped up on something. I don't remember which one had it, but somebody's got it. It might be HBO Max, maybe. And I watched it, and like, this sucks.
Yeah,
this is just
painful.
This is not for me. So
I would rather go get a colonoscopy than watch this movie. It's awful.
I believe that's called Halloween Ends. All right. Well, we are aligned on number 13. Let's see if we are on number 12. My number 12 is Halloween Resurrection, which the appeal here is it's so 90s.
Yeah.
And it's a reality show.
I thought that might have you closer to the top.
Yeah, but it's you got Busta Rhymes kung fu fighting Michael Myers. I don't know. It's just dumb. It just doesn't fit the series at all. Like, I give it the edge over 6 because it's not. I don't know. I like it a little more. I'll give it that, but it just doesn't work for me. It's a pretty run of the mill cash grab kind of thing to me. Yeah. So my number 12 is Halloween Resurrection.
All right, my number 12 may ruffle some feathers. It is 2009 Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh.
I hate Malcolm McDowell as Dr. Loomis. Awful. Yeah. And I'm not even that big of a Dr. Loomis fan. I'm really not. I hate to ruin people's dreams. I didn't like Donald Pleasance in the original. He's just so far out there. But this guy's even worse. Just bad. I didn't like it. Everything, a lot of it is so unnecessary to put in a movie. But yeah, for me, 2009, number 12, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
I don't think that really ruffled many feathers. I think pretty universally people don't like that one. If anything, I will, because I have it higher than that.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to number 11. My number 11 is the most recent Halloween movie. It is Halloween Ends. I get what they were trying to do. They were doing something different. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of the whole recent trilogy. And this is the weakest one of the 3.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but I certainly didn't like it either. So, it's just, I understand the outrage from people that were outraged by it, but I don't care enough about the series to be outraged by anything. So, I mean, I see what they were doing from like a creative standpoint, doing the whole new killer guy, and it just seems it's a weird choice to try to do that with the closure of a trilogy about Michael Myers. But yeah, it overall not doesn't work for me. So number 11 is Halloween Ends.
Number 11 for me is Halloween Ends. So we are
2 out of 3.
We're locked up with that. Yeah, that just the introduction to the new killer is forced on us, and it almost feels like they play in this movie, and they was getting to the end, and they said, "Man, it sucks that this is the end of this," and said, "Well, how can we keep it going? Well, let's write in this guy. Let's just write this guy in, and he can be our next killer, and we can keep it going. How about that?" And the fans said, "No,
no."
I say no. Most fans say no.
I will give it. It's not funny, but it was like, holy shit. With the whole deal with him accidentally killing the kid he was babysitting and kicking him off the banister, like from the 3rd floor.
Yeah, and I saw this at the drive-in.
All right, yeah,
and it just, it was hard to watch. Me and my wife was oftentimes kind of looking and scoffing at it, at the same time, like, Jesus, where's this going? This is awful. So yeah, number 11 on the Halloween franchise ranking for me is 2022's Halloween Ends.
All right, we are agreed. All right, so my number 10 is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. This is the second part to star Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd, who is supposed to be Laurie's daughter in this timeline. We didn't talk about that, so
yeah,
we'll jump in here. That there are 3 or 4 different timelines in the Halloween movies. Let's break them down real quick. We're right in the middle of the ranking. Fuck it. So you got the original timeline, which was Halloween 1 through 6.
Yep.
So that was Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie. She had a daughter. She is Michael's sister, and she has a daughter, Jamie, and Jamie is in 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
Then Halloween H2O came out and reset the timeline as a sequel to Halloween 1 and 2, but that was it.
Yeah, they erased the other ones.
They erased 3 through 6.
Appropriately so.
Yeah. So Halloween H2O and Resurrection are sequels from 1 and 2 that do not recognize 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
Then you got Rob Zombie's separate thing. And then you have the modern trilogy, which is a sequel to only Halloween 1.
Yes.
Yes. Clear as mud, as I've heard people say before.
Clear as mud.
So anyway, yeah, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, is the second movie with Jamie Lloyd. She has developed a psychic connection with Michael. And I like her, and I like 4 more than this one, obviously, because I haven't said it yet. So, but 5 starts to wear a little thin. Like, the whole psychic connection thing is weird, and this is also where the cult thing is introduced, and I wasn't a fan of that, which they finished that in 6. So, definitely like it more than 6, but it's still very low on my list. So, number 10 is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
I swear we didn't look at each other's lists.
I had a feeling we might match quite a bit.
So my number 10 is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, 1989. It's Michael, of course, looking for his niece, Jamie. And I don't know. I didn't like the actor that played Jamie. I thought the lady that played Rachel was even worse. I hear people talking how they like them characters. I didn't. I didn't care anything about them. I wish they would have got killed right at the beginning of the movie.
Rachel does get killed pretty early in that one.
Yeah, in that one. The acting's horrible, and they're supposed to be the lead protagonists. Just not good for me. Not good for me. So number 10, mirrors yours. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers.
All right. Okay, my number 9 is, this one may be a bit of a ruffle. It is Halloween 2018.
All right.
So this is the first of the most recent trilogy where they reset timelines, and you've got modern day Laurie Strode living in a fortified bunker. And you get family drama with her daughter and her granddaughter. It's fine. I don't know. I just don't like it very much.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. I don't know what to say about it. It's just vanilla. It's just not much. There's nothing really cool about it. It's not terrible. It's like averagely done. So I don't have much for it. Like that whole modern trilogy, I just don't care much for. So yeah, just coming in at number 9 because I just don't really give much of a shit about it. It's Halloween 2018.
All right, that brings me to my number 9, and it is, I mean, you heard what I had at number 10 and how I thought the actors sucked, and they are in this one too. It is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, 1988. Again, we get Jamie and Rachel, and we're introduced to them, and I just think they're awful. I don't give two craps about them. I don't get it. And to me, Loomis never was a good character, so that sucked too. So my number 9, and I want to say this right now. I know people hold this franchise highly, and I don't mean to poke fun at you, but if I was to give a Never Not Horror House, so far my top 9, none of them would be over 1.5 stars, or Howls. None of them would be over 1.5 Howls.
Yeah.
There's no way. But yeah, number 9 is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
All right. So now we're on number 8. And my number 8 is closing out the new trilogy with Halloween Kills. So Halloween Kills is my favorite of the 3 of the modern trilogy. I still don't like it that much, but it's different than the others. Honestly, though, the number one thing that really puts it over for me is the scene where they find the kids in the playground and they're wearing the masks from Halloween 3.
Yeah.
Like, that alone was like, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That and that Rusty Griswold from Christmas Vacation is in it. Evil Dies Tonight, Russ. That it's just a goofy ass movie. The whole Evil Dies Tonight crowd rally, like goofy movie, but I would rather watch it than the other 2 of the modern trilogy. So, yep, number 8 is Halloween Kills.
All right, my number 8 is Halloween Resurrection, which you've already had. You had it number 12.
Yeah,
I have it a little better. I have it at number 8, but yeah, the Busta Rhymes, he's awful. Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she totally forgot how to play Laurie Strode. I don't know what she's doing. What if it was the direction that they wanted to take? It was just an awful idea, I think. I don't know. This not good for me. The reality show part, I didn't give a shit. That was bad. I don't know. That's it. I just wish they would have left Jamie Lee Curtis making Arnold Schwarzenegger movies or something because this was bad.
Should have done True Lies too.
Yeah. So number 8 for me is Halloween Resurrection from 2002.
All right. Number 7 for me is another Jamie Lee Curtis reprisal with Halloween H2O at number 7. It's like the Halloween 2018. It's fine. Like it does have that 90s charm, which puts it higher on the list for me than the 2018 one. I don't really remember thinking it at the time, but just that was the first movie to just change what had happened in previous movies and to like pretend you don't know about Halloween 4, 5, and 6. But I mean, it's okay. It's not a bad movie. I could take it or leave it, I guess. So
yeah.
Yep. Number 7 is Halloween H2O.
All right, that brings me to my number 7, and it is Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007. To me, it's just too much backstory. I don't care about Michael Myers. that much to watch an hour's worth of his backstory. And the kid that played him as a youngster, I didn't like him. The second half isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have just cut out the first half. Maybe give us 5 or 10 minutes of that, condense it into a little bit, and go with the rest of it. But yeah, I love Rob Zombie, but man, I don't know. I didn't feel like he did a very good job with this. And that's a tall task when you're picking up something that's. I mean, the pressure's got to be on.
Sure.
I mean, if I was the only guy that ever watched Halloween, the pressure wouldn't be on because it has to get better, right?
Right. No one cares.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan. So number 7 for me is Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween.
All right. My number 5, or no, we're number 6.
Yep.
My number 6, this one, so we're at the point now on my list where I do like The Rest of the Way.
Wow.
Okay. At least a little bit I like it. I'm above average on these. So my number 6 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Much higher than you. So
yeah, I had it at 12.
I understand why people don't like it. I know an unmasked Michael Myers is a problem for people, and he at the end of the movie he's not wearing a mask. But I like the whole. And I forgot to mention it with the modern trilogy. My favorite thing about the modern trilogy is all the actors they brought back.
Yeah,
like original actors
that
coming reprising
cool.
their role. That's cool. And like with the Rob Zombie Halloweens, having Danielle Harris, who played Jamie in 4 and 5, playing Annie in those two movies.
That was cool.
That was cool. So I enjoy her in that. Taylor Scout Compton, I think is her name, is the girl that plays Laurie in these. I like her. So the whole white horse deal with Sherry Moon Zombie, Michael's mom, it's weird. Which is why this is lower than the first Rob Zombie's Halloween for me, but I still like it. Like, I get it's super graphic, but I mean, I don't know. It's just more interesting to me than just another run of the mill repeat of Halloween H2O or something like that.
Yeah.
So for me, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is number 6.
All right, my number 6 Halloween ranking is Halloween 2018.
Okay.
It's first of the 3 of the newer trilogy. Yeah, again, I don't know. I don't know why we have to do this. Why do we have to do this? I mean, I'll
say this. This movie started like that legacy character thing where you bring back a character from a movie that's 40 years old and is the same actress.
Yeah.
This is better than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one they did, which wasn't even the same actress because she passed away.
Yeah.
But the movie wasn't good, but the portrayal of Sally in that movie was even worse to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't want to see it. To me, remakes are hard to do in the first place, and I don't. 2018 Halloween is number 6 on my list.
All right.
And still, I don't think this to me might be if we was to do a deep dive, I'd probably give it a 2 out of 5 howls.
That's probably what I'd give it. All right. So we are to the top 5. And my number 5 is going to be Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Whoa.
So, now I know people who are huge Michael Myers fans that hate this movie because it doesn't have Michael Myers.
Yeah.
But if you're not a Halloween truist and you can separate yourself from that, Halloween 3 is a good movie. It's good. I enjoy it.
Great idea.
Yeah. The masks are cool. The whole idea. I mean, Tom Atkins.
I love people say
tough.
slinging dick. Tom Atkins.
Yeah. So, yeah. I would encourage anyone, if you are in the camp that, like, Halloween 3 sucks, doesn't have Michael Myers, watch it as a horror movie and not a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
And it's really good. It's like, yeah, it's a solid movie. I mean, it's very dated. It's very 80s, but I mean, it feels on par to me, like with like The Howling and that era of horror movie.
Yeah.
Like it feels like that. So I enjoy it. So yeah, my number 5 is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
All right, my number 5 is from 2021, and it is Halloween Kills. That is the middle installment of the latest one. Only thing I can say is there's a lot of creative kills in this.
There are.
And I enjoyed that part of it. And this might be the first one that would even go over a 2 for me. It might be a 2.5 to a 3 Hal movie. It's not awful. The kills are better than the story in the movie. Again, just the acting struggles. So yeah,
Evil dies tonight, Russ.
Yeah. Number 5 is Halloween Kills 2021.
All right. That brings us to number 4. And my number 4, I was surprised you ranked it as low as you did. My number 4 is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So I get that like Danielle Harris is Jamie Lloyd. Like she cries a lot and it's whiny. Yeah. I get that, but like it's just the overall atmosphere of that movie feels very like 80s Halloween.
When that movie, I think this is the one when it first comes on. It's showing some scenes of like a cornfield. I was in. I was like, and remember when I text you? Some of these are better than I remember.
Yeah,
this is the one I was watching. It had just started.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow, I like this beginning here. I don't remember
the
this.
opening scene with the opening credits with just like the landscapes of like cornfields and leaves, and it's like, oh man. But yeah, I don't necessarily love the whole story that Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode had a daughter, then she died in a car wreck or whatever they do to write her out of it. But I don't know. I like this one more than anything that came after it, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot. I wanted to mention when I talked about this on my list. I had it at number 9. How the actor that plays Jamie, no fault of her own, she's a young actress, but when she cries, there is no tears. I mean, the director should have at least got some eye drops and put it in her eyes to make it look like she's crying, or think of your puppy dog that died when you was little. You know how we hear that actors work. Right. But he couldn't get no emotion out of this girl. It's like
she did better as Annie in the Rob Zombie movies. But I do enjoy this one. So yeah, for me, number 4 is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
All right, I am to my number 4, and this one is still, I don't like it, but it is number 4 on the list, and it is 1998 Halloween H2O, 20 years later. And again, for me, just Jamie Lee Curtis just forgot how to play Laurie Strode. And it's not, I just don't like how they did it. It's Laurie Strode, we want to see as this innocent girl that's inexperienced, and I know she grew up, but man, why does she have to grow up so tough? Right. It didn't work for me. And her son, what's his name? The actor,
Josh Hartnett.
Oh, he was awful. I wanted him to. I just keep wanting to like lick my hand and fix his cowlick on the back of his head. It was awful.
Fix your hair, you bum.
So yeah, again, not a fan, but it is number 4, which is getting close to the top. So number 4 is Halloween H2O.
That says something when you're number 4. It's like, I don't like this movie. All right. So we are to the top 3 now. My number 3 has already been on your list. And I kind of foreshadowed it earlier. I really like the Rob Zombie stuff. So my number 3 is the Rob Zombie's Halloween. The first one. Yes, I understand. The whole first half hour with young Michael and when he still talked to his mom and he's in therapy. I don't need that, but I
Yeah.
don't necessarily hate it either. And then once it picks up and starts mirroring the original, I mean, I think it's really good. I love just because Dawn of the Dead is my favorite movie ever. I love the whole scene with the truck driver played by Ken Foree when he's in the shitter and Michael, and they get in a big fight in the shitter, and Ken Foree holds his own for a minute. Like, they'd almost knock the walls down and the stall walls. And it's super graphic. I think, I mean, it pays homage. It's like with just like the nudity that's in it that was in the original and the first two that wasn't in any of the sequels really, and super violent. I like it. I understand why people don't, but it worked for me. So, and I saw it in theater. I think I might have seen it in theaters twice actually.
Oh yeah.
And so I enjoy the Rob Zombie Halloween. I like the second one too. Like, I mean, it was lower on my list, but I still like it. So more than most people do. But number 3, Rob Zombie's Halloween.
That brings me to my number 3, and now finally we're at the ones that I can bear to watch. I can bear to watch them. And this one's not bad. It's not great neither, but it has good kills in it. It's kind of nostalgic. It is 1982's Halloween, or 81, Halloween 2.
All right.
Yeah, takes place immediately after Halloween, and they pull that off pretty good, even though 3 or 4 years rolled away in actual time. But yeah, not bad. Jamie Lee Curtis, she still had it at this point, even though she wasn't in a lot of the movie.
Yeah,
it was more Donald Pleasance was your star. But yeah, she still had it. She could still be Laurie Strode, and Donald Pleasance, just like he was in the first one, a little out there. Like, I would never want him to be the lead detective on any case that I've got. Never. Even though he's not a detective, he's a
doctor.
He's a doctor, but yeah. They say, here's your psychiatrist. I say, nope, next. Right. But yeah, Halloween 2, 1981 is third on my Halloween franchise list.
All right. So that brings us to my number 2. And my number 2, get your feathers ruffled, is Halloween from 1978.
He did it, folks. He did it.
The OG Halloween is my number 2. It's classic. It's good. We deep dive reviewed it on episode 2 of Never Not Horror, so you can go back and check that out. It's a great movie. I think I gave it 3.5 howls.
Well, yeah, we both did.
Yeah. So I like it. It's my second favorite Halloween movie, but yeah, I mean, I think for more details, go back and listen to episode 2 of Never Not Horror.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, well, like I said, where the top 5 are all movies that I do like, and this one is definitely of the upper tier of Halloween movies for sure. So number 2 is Halloween, the OG.
All right, for me, number 2 is, when is it?
Halloween 3?
Halloween 3, you got it. Season of the Witch, 1982, creative and fun. Again, Tom Atkins slinging dick, as everybody likes to say. a must watch for me. Every spooky season, I watch it. I love it. Silver Shamrock song. I love that. It's it's some good stuff.
That was good.
Yeah, but yeah, every time, every Halloween season, I watch Season of the Witch. I even have a autograph from Tom Atkins.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It came with an action figure. If you was the first 100, I think, to order on NECA on their actual website, you got a Silver Shamrock autograph.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, number 2 is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
I like it. All right. Well, brings me to number 1. If you've done the math, you know what it is. It's Halloween 2. I can acknowledge Halloween 1 is probably a better movie, but I enjoy watching 2 more.
Yeah, I can see it.
I have the childhood nostalgia for 2. I watched it more as a kid, and it's bonkers a little bit.
Yeah.
the whole scene with Ben Tramer, the callback to Ben Tramer, the boy that Laurie wanted to go to the dance with, he's wearing a Michael Myers costume, and Dr. Loomis is going to shoot him on the sidewalk, and he wanders into the road and just gets annihilated by a police car doing like 70 on a residential street.
Yeah, we thought Ben Tramer was free, and then
he
Halloween
got
2
smoked, and then he hit gets pinned to another car that explodes and just burns alive. The hot tub.
Oh, I love the hot tub scene.
Yeah.
I love it with the hot nurse.
The skin just melting off of her.
Awesome.
Like, to me, Halloween 2 is everything Halloween 1 was, just ramped up a little bit. And it's the one that I just remember, like, that's the one I think about when I think Halloween. So for me, my favorite Halloween is Halloween 2 from 1981.
All right, that brings me to my number 9, and obviously from if you've listened to podcasts, you know that this one hasn't been mentioned. My number 1 is the OG 1978 Halloween. Good, fun Halloween vibes. Jamie Lee Curtis, I think she carries the movie. She does an absolutely fabulous job. Her girlfriends in the movie are fun and entertaining.
Paul.
Yeah. And I gave it a 3.5, and as you did as well on a Never Not Horror deep dive that we did. All that said, I like it, and to me, I know this is going to be total blasphemy, but I feel that Halloween just gets way too much praise and respect. I do. I don't get it. And people say that, I'm sure people will say that about me, about Friday the 13th. I absolutely love probably 7 of the Friday the 13th I would have above any one of these Halloween, which is, and people will probably laugh at that. And I think when I say it gets too much respect, like, oh, it's groundbreaking. No, it wasn't. It wasn't groundbreaking. I mean, serial killer movies have been going on forever, long before this, when the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and
Black Christmas,
Maniac, Black Christmas. It's not groundbreaking. Stop with that. It's a teenage slasher. I'm sounding like an asshole right now.
This movie is garbage.
But I do like it, and I do watch it every Halloween, spooky season. Donald Pleasance gets on my nerves so bad. Again, I would never want this guy to be anybody that I care for's doctor. But
I shot him 6 times.
But it is fun to watch, and it's fun to make fun of it. And that's what those early slasher movies was. It's fun to make fun of them. And I think they tried, with all those other remakes, they tried to make it too serious. Stop with that. I mean, I think if Friday the 13th tried to take themselves too serious, they would have ruined it. They would have absolutely ruined it.
Could you imagine a Rob Zombie's Friday the 13th?
Oh, God. I wouldn't watch it. I would not watch it. But yeah, that's it. My number 1 is Halloween, and I do like it. Don't get me wrong, I do like it. I just think it gets a little more praise and respect than it should. And I think that's because it's John Carpenter, absolute genius. Sure. I will say, I said Jamie Lee Curtis carries it, but there's something that carries it way more than Jamie Lee Curtis, and that is the score. It is probably the number 1 score in horror movie history, in my opinion. If we would do a 13 favorite scores, this would probably be my number 1.
Yeah.
Even though I don't care for the movie.
Something that I saw I did not know, and I just, prepping for this episode, watching all the movies, I came across it reading somewhere. But you know how all these movies, all the earlier ones were produced by Mustafa Akkad?
Yeah.
And the recent trilogy are all produced by his son.
Yeah. Mustafa Akkad, he got murdered,
he was killed in a terrorist attack in Jordan with his daughter. They were both killed in a terrorist attack. Killed. Yeah. Oof. That was what I was going to say. I did not know that. I knew that he was the producer and that he, like, his name is the first thing on every Halloween movie of the old ones. It's like Mustafa Akkad. And yeah. I just recently learned that he was killed in a terrorist attack.
Huh, that sucks.
I know.
Way to bring the vibe
Right.
down, buddy. It was already low enough.
Yeah. Right. we're gonna close out us shitting on Halloween with terrorist attacks. All right. Happy Halloween, fuckers.
Oh,
All right. Well, that'll do it. So I'm sure we'll hear about this one.
yeah.
But,
Bring it on, folks.
yeah, but let us know. What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Yeah, put it in a list.
Yeah, give me something. So if you enjoyed the show, maybe you didn't this time around, but if you did enjoy the show, like, rate, review, do what you do on your podcast platform of choice. Tell people about Never Not Horror. Help spread the word. If you want to follow us outside of podcast, you can go to youtube.com and search for Rich Hansel.
I
and
can
find
see
his
people
channel.
unsubscribing after
Oh,
this
no.
episode.
Our numbers are declining. You can check out my books on steveclarkbooks.com. Signed copies are available, or Amazon, links to everything else. And so next week is the last episode of Halloween themed October. And it is my turn to pick. So you have time to prep. We are gonna do the recently released VHS Halloween.
Brand new
movie. So if you haven't seen it, it's on Shudder. It's the only place you can watch. You can probably, I don't know if you can rent it or
I
not.
don't know.
May have to get Shudder. But the VHS series is an anthology series. This is the 8th movie in the series. So they become, over the last few, they've become like, they go straight to Shudder, and every October there's a new one. So that's kind of been the pattern. But VHS Halloween is going to be our next deep dive review, and that'll be next Wednesday, and then we'll be into November and
Yeah.
the Thanksgiving season, which we're not going to do a Thanksgiving month. There's not enough content there, so we'll shift back to just our regular routine. So it'll be Rich's pick after that. Still so many movies I can't wait to talk about. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to a non-themed one.
I am too.
So I can get back to some classics or something.
Yeah.
Just something that I'm anxious to do. So, all right, well, do all the things, spread the word about Never Not Horror, and come back next week where whatever it is, it's never not horror.
Oh, yeah.
Are they slow moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.